All right, so this is. I forgot what episode it is.
Time to kick it old school.
I'm losing count. Well, I can't count anyway. So this episode is going to be about Naruto and Boruto, Uzumaki, of course, and why Boruto is far worse than Naruto.
Yeah.
That's how we do. Now I got Chrissy here.
What's up, y'all?
She believes Boruto can potentially be better than Naruto, but of course everyone in the comments is going to agree with me at some point. So I'll let her go first.
Well, we're going to start with just the basics, right? So you have Boruto, and he has this eye that we don't really know much about, right? But it can sense, it's kind of like a combination between his mom's Byakugan, and his dad's like Rinnegan almost, right? Because he can see the energies.
Just to be a little clear, it's not even like he can see chakra points like a Byakugan, and he can't even really see chakra exactly like a Sharingan either. It's
he saw Nue with the little girl. He saw where he followed the trail of her energy.
It's like he can track basically where the chakra has been, but it's not like he can. I don't know that. We still don't know too much about it, but so we can't really make that that juncture. But you can continue.
Now we have the fact that he's a genius. That he doesn't study for any of his tests. He doesn't do anything. He just passes. He's an honor student, and he is a class clown at the same time. The ultimate oxymoron.
I mean,
genius. That's what geniuses do.
I'm pretty sure everyone can agree that Naruto could have been a very spectacular student in the academy, but unfortunately, because of his status as the Jinchuriki of Konoha, no one wanted to teach him and show him, like, okay, yeah, this is how you do certain things, the basics. Aruka didn't come in the picture until like later on, after they tried to show him the Shadow Clone Jutsu.
When he went into the academy.
That happened like maybe a couple years. Remember, Naruto failed the academy test 3 times before he even passed. So Aruka came in later, way later compared to everybody else. So he had the potential because look at all the stuff he did as a Genin alone. Not even forget that. Right when he learned the Shadow Clone Jutsu, he washed a Chunin ninja with 1,000 Shadow Clones easily. That's no Karama buff, no Kyuubi chakra, none of that. That was all him.
He still has it sealed inside him, so it's still there. It's not. It's there. It's in there. You cannot discredit his.
I'm not disputing like the Kyuubi's not inside of him, but Naruto by himself has ridiculous large chakra reserves. How you just learned the jutsu a few hours earlier, and then over a sudden, I'm just gonna shout 1,000 clones.
He's a quick study.
Exactly. So you're proving my point.
I'm not saying. Look here. I'm not saying that that he's not a genius himself. That Naruto is not by far the greatest. I mean, right now watching Boruto, I have a bit of a Naruto hangover. You know what I mean? I want all this grandiose fighting and all of these battles and all of these, the jutsus and these, like, I mean, just at the end when all the fighting was happening, it was so full of just this. It's what you want a battle manga. It's what you want a battle anime to be. That's what Naruto was. It is the epitome of it, right?
Yes.
So now you get Boruto and you're a little hungover from Naruto. But what I'm going back to my point is that Boruto it's easy for him. It's easy for him, and I just feel like he's got a recipe for real greatness to surpass his father, and he doesn't even want to be like his father. He's got this. I see great things for him, and I just think they're in real character development. So everyone's bored.
I think, cause don't get me wrong, cause like I said in Naruto, it was always we had episodes that were like character building. That's what basically all the fillers are. We found out, who Naruto's dad was, the 4th Hokage. Then we found out who his mom was. Found out, obviously she was a part of the Uzumaki clan. All that stuff. We found that out along the series, But what really gets me frustrated is the fact that a lot of the characters in Boruto, like not even just Boruto himself, like Metal Lee, like they're just spitting images of their parents because it's like a wash, rinse, repeat kind of thing when it comes to Naruto and Boruto. A lot of them have the same type of moves and.
That's their parents. I think that it's more of an homage for the fans to see like their children, because we all kind of grew up with the show. If you've been watching it long enough, you grew up with the show. So now, like, you're watching the show, and your favorite characters are now parents to this new generation. Let me shoot a question to you. Do you think that that Boruto is a more juvenile, right? The beginning episodes as we're watching is a little more juvenile than Naruto in comparison?
I feel like he isn't, simply because...
No, the show in general.
The show in general, do I feel? Yeah, I do feel like a little bit. Because episode 33 was when Himiwari was just making showing, why am I forgetting his
She's
name?
my favorite, by the way.
Showing him how to draw. I'm like, by episode 3 in Naruto, we was already heavy deep into the Chunin exams in the Forest of Death. So I'm like, you see like the comparison, like it's a little dry and it's like more a little kiddish in some aspects.
It is a little younger. I will admit that. It's a bit younger. It's taken a while to get to the point, but I mean, in the first episode, you see Boruto and you see him like kicking ass already. So they're telling you like, this is what's gonna happen. You're just gonna have to sit through this boring stuff. It's not boring, but you're gonna have to sit through all of this.
That's
character
exactly what it is,
development.
boring.
No, it's character development because they're building a foundation for some very, very, very complex things that are gonna happen. Because Kishimoto, man, he is thorough in his writing.
I'm not saying he isn't. He's definitely a brilliant writer, especially Naruto, because the way a lot of the things came out. The only thing I didn't really like in Naruto was necessarily that war arc. I didn't really like the whole Kaguya thing coming out. Like, we built up to, but that's a whole nother discussion anyway.
Yeah, it's totally other.
So, but it's like I said, it's mostly like Boruto. He does have the potential to, be extremely powerful. Can he beat Naruto at some point? Probably not, because Boruto is like, I said Boruto. Naruto is God right now. Him and Sasuke are the most powerful shinobi
That's
on
true,
the planet.
But Naruto is not smart.
Naruto wasn't smart because he wasn't taught well.
No,
but as he got
no,
older, his
Naruto
common sense
Naruto
increased.
Is like, he's like a Goku character. He is the aloof, goofy, not super sharp, but extremely strong character archetype. That's what he is.
Sort of, kind of.
I
I feel like he's like one of those Patrick situations from SpongeBob. Like he's kind of like for the most part, but then he has those moments of clarity where it's just like, yo, I didn't see it that way, or like, just one of those moments is just like, that was low key beast. But
well, I'm not saying he's not.
I mean, I can kind of, all right, you got that one. Yeah. I'll let you have that one. But he's not gonna end up as powerful as. Come on, think about it. Naruto, his base form as an adult, easily 5,000 shadow clones daily. And that's just minimum. But he has his Sage mode, mastered Sage mode. Plus, he lost his arm with the Hashirama cells.
Years.
All right, so you want to compare them like now to, all right,
Yeah,
Naruto, his age, still 1,000 shadow clones, beat a tailed beast as a guinea. One shot Neji with an uppercut, and then you're gonna say like, oh, he had the
rage.
He also gonna say like, oh, he had the Kyuubi chakra and all that stuff. That one single uppercut did not have any Kyuubi chakra.
I will give you that.
So he one-shot Neji, a brilliant Hyuga genius.
He is.
One shot. Took on Gaara in his one-tailed beast form. Didn't even use a Kyuubi chakra, only used it for the headbutt that ended the whole fight. But he summoned 1,000 shadow clones to do the Naruto barrage, summoned Gamabunta.
But in all fairness too, he also pulls a lot of this Rocky shit too, where it's like he'll just keep taking these poundings
because he's
until
God, he's Jesus Christ.
Until he finally gets that one shot. But you see, Boruto doesn't do that. They have two separate, completely fighting styles
because
in general.
He's softer than Naruto. He's sensitive.
Softer. He is not. He's just like his dad.
He's sensitive.
He's just like his dad. He makes all these people come together. Even Mitsuki, who like has given his life to follow Boruto around.
I like Mitsuki a lot better than I do Boruto. He has a lot better compelling story. What was it, the last episode that came on told his backstory on the whole reason Orochimaru kind of was like creating him, and he wanted him to have access to Sage, which he does.
Yes, he does.
But it just his character is so much better than Boruto. Like, he's a
we
spoiled
don't know
brat.
anything about his character.
He has both his
an
mom
air of
and his
mystery.
dad. He's a spoiled brat. He has it easy
He's
because
bratish.
Naruto paved the way
It's
for
like
the whole
president's
village.
son. Like, who's gonna tell the president's son you can't do whatever the flapjacks they want to do? I'm running around skateboarding in places, you know, in construction zones just because I want to. Like that's what he has. He doesn't. Who can discipline him except Naruto, and Naruto doesn't want to discipline him because he doesn't know how to be a dad because he never had one.
Which, you know, like I said, I agree with you on that one.
You know?
He never had a dad and he doesn't know. All right, cool. But
and I will give you, he's a spoiled brat.
yeah, he's a, like I said,
He's annoying.
His character's not appealing to me. Now, if I feel like he gets older and matures, and there's a possibility, okay, yeah, I can enjoy his character, which is why I'm trying to give him a chance. But he's just, regardless, he's not going to be as powerful as Naruto. He's not going to have that same emotional, I was raised with Naruto. So, I was there, I was following the episodes and reading the manga and all that. I mean, I was there for everything.
Grew up with him.
Through thick and thin.
Yeah, there's a camaraderie there. There's a sense of like loyalty, and then you see this little kid coming out of nowhere, and he's rude and disrespectful and forces Naruto's hand a lot of the time in disciplining him because he just makes him look bad. Like that whole what was that machine called that he was using the jutsu?
I'm sorry. I'm glad you bring it up. How are you so whack? You had to use a ninja tool in the Chunin exams. How do you do that?
Whack. What he was trying to do was like, you wouldn't try it?
No, I wouldn't try it.
You wouldn't try
Your
it?
father is
That's
the
because you're a
Hokage,
Puritan.
the most powerful shinobi on the planet, and you're gonna use a ninja tool and disgrace the Uzumaki name?
Because
what?
You're not disgracing it, because you also have to take into consideration the generational shift that's happening. I mean, look at Naruto, right? It was very like kind of feudalish, and then you get to this generation and they've got video games and they've got trains and they've got all
thanks
these
to Naruto, by the way.
Not saying, yeah, but they've got all this type of commerce coming in and out of the city, and they've made peace thanks to Naruto with all the other hidden villages. But what I'm saying is that like there is that generational shift that has to be respected. So, for example, a character like Denki really excites me because there's somewhere where he's going to mix, like he's with Iwabe, so they're gonna mix this earth and like
his brains and knowledge.
And
I can get on board. I'm okay with that.
So there has to be a respect for the shift of why there's an interest in wanting to try the ninja tools, like these futuristic ones.
I can agree with you. Well, like I said, my problem isn't so much of the ninja tool in itself, because in theory it would work in a situation where so you can seal different jutsus like the Rasengan, the Chidori, and all that. Like in theory, it's a good idea, but he just did not know the time and place to use it. You think Naruto would not notice that you're using a ninja tool? Naruto.
No, see, that wasn't even my thing, that Naruto wasn't going to notice that he was using a ninja tool. It was more like all of a sudden he can do water jutsus and earth jutsus.
Right, I'm just
lightning
like,
jutsus. Like,
if you're going to cheat smart.
Exactly.
Do things that you, like everyone knows you can do. Like everyone knows you have wind style, lightning. You could have just sealed any wind style and just be like, oh, I learned that, Everybody would have been okay with that, but he gave himself away because it's like Naruto knows how much chakra his sons have, like how much, what abilities each of his children have. So it's like when you start to do things that are like, hold up, that don't make no sense. And then, even the fact that he wasn't really using any signs like that. There's only like a couple people, period, in shinobi history who can like weave no signs or very few signs to summon jutsu. And
they're like
heavy hitters.
They're heavy hitters.
And Boruto, as of right now, is not one of those heavy hitters. So he gave himself away. So someone who's so intelligent was stupid. Even Naruto at a young age wouldn't have done no stupidness like that. Apparently the video is already 21 minutes long. Well, it's about to be 22. So I'm going to wrap it up. So as you already know, if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And, agree with me that Naruto is better than Boruto.
Agree with me that Boruto is going to kick some ass.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So, please, come back and we hope to see you soon.
Like, share, comment. Let us know what you think.